I need a question for these three ladies. They're going to give you a different perspective for each stage of life. Family Matters questions. Anyone?
My sister owes me money but buys stupid junk instead of paying me back.
Go ahead.
That wasn't a question, but pay me back instead.
We're here to help. Money matters, with your family, having trouble, sister not paying her back. Sarah the Boosh, how would you handle this one?
Bartender, surly girl, just want to plug that in there. You know, a good way to solve family matters is always getting drunk. You get that biatch drunk, and then you trick her into buying all of your drinks, and you just leave it on her tab, and then you leave, and you don't talk to her anymore. And then later, when she's really drunk, and you're probably drunk, and you shouldn't be driving, but you're still driving, and you just happen to end up at Walmart. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. You just take pictures of all the shit that you bought because you stole her credit card, and you just charge it on that.
That's one way to handle the problem for 20-something. Sarah, your perspective on handling a money disagreement with a sister.
First of all, you should even be glad that you are still talking to your sister. Okay, I haven't spoken to mine in 7 years because she had 3 children all right in a row and then happens to make fun of me because I don't have a child yet and I'm single. I don't know. You know? So, like, be happy you're even talking to your sister because some of us just want to date, right? Okay? Some of us just want to date, and some of us, like, I can't help that my uterus is just crying out for some sort of tenant. I can't help it.
Okay, that was Sarah. We have Darla. She's the elder statesman of the group. Darla, how would you handle it? I know you're out there slaving, selling that cement sales. How would you handle a money disagreement with a family member?
Well, you should always start with prayer. Start and end with prayer. But I'll tell you, I got 2 sisters myself, and they're both bums. They're both bums. The one's been divorced twice, got a couple of kids by 2 different guys. The other one married some loser. And they're all take. They all think they're entitled, but we built that. We built that, and that is our hard work and our blood, sweat, and tears. And I'm not going to give it to any welfare mom. Forget it. She's got to show that she's got a good work ethic. So that's. But tell her all that and then pray for her. What would Jesus do?
3 very different perspectives. I hope it helps some of you out there, and especially you, the young lady in the front here. But I know there are other people out there that have problems, so please, anybody, don't be shy. We're here to help. I see a young man here with a question. Yes, sir?
Yeah. My older sister friended me on Facebook, and I don't want to accept her friend request. But I'm Instagram friends with my younger sister. How do I explain it to my older sister?
Very timely question. Incisive, social media, kind of keeping family members separate. Some you want to be friends with, some you don't. Sarah the Boosh, how would you handle that kind of sibling rivalry?
Oh, there's so much with Facebook and Instagram. It's just so confusing as to what's going on. I gotta say, this old woman over here, always pray about it first. She's got it right. But I had a similar situation. My older sister, she was trying to friend me on Facebook, and I was like, I don't really like this person. Like, she used to kind of put my head in the toilet and try to drown me when we were kids, and I just didn't appreciate that. I still have breathing problems, that's why I got a nose job. But I mean, you know what worked for me? I was a stripper before I was a bartender, and I just put all my stripping pictures on there, and I talked about all the guys that I did and gave handies to in the back. And bitch defriended me, so it worked.
That's the 20-something perspective. Sarah, 30-something perspective, please.
First of all, in your 30s, you do not give handies anymore. No, you get past that. You don't have to do that anymore. The things you do in your 20s that you are just so good at in your 30s that you don't. I've arrived. So let me just tell tell you, that reminds me of the time I accidentally slept with my older sister's husband. And then we were like Facebook official, but it was real awkward because then she saw it and it was real bad. So I ended up just cutting her hair for free. And we repaired our relationship, but I still hate the younger one. Still hate her. She has all the babies. She has all the babies. Why does she have to have all the babies? I have a baby right now.
If
With
you gave candies, you'd have babies now.
That is not how sex works.
Again, this is Sarah. And this is Darla with the 40-something perspective. Social media is a little bit more of a challenge for people, Darla and my age. So, Darla, tell me a little bit how you would handle this kind of sibling disagreement about who to friend and defriend on Facebook and Instagram.
Insta what? Is that like Polaroid? I have to say, I don't approve of these young ladies and their filthy mouths. I don't go in much for computers, you know, like concrete, that's what I do, concrete, it's concrete, right? It's not But these days, globalization and all of that, so I got these buyers in China, right? So I had to get the internet going so I could sell this concrete in China, and this Ching Chang Chong guy set it up. I can't understand him. He just pays me. So bottom line, computers, beware of the Chinese, and don't take too many Polaroids.
Well said, very well said. We have time for one more question. I know there's somebody out there kind of sitting on their hand, not sure, and there he is, right there. Question for the ladies, hashtag.
So, you live with your brother, you're coming home work early. As soon as you open the door, you hear some sounds of a donkey. And in the living room, you notice your brother on your laptop with his pants down. What's the first thing you say to him?
These are very specific problems. We may want to generalize a little bit, but we'll start with the donkey as our example.
Similar situation happened to me. I came in, said, "You need a roofie?" He did. Situation's done. I have some if you need some.
I do not have a brother. I have two good-for-nothing sisters. But I did have a boyfriend walk in on me once. It was not a donkey. No, it was not. It was good and it was beautiful because in your 30s, when you do not have a man, you gotta take care of your own needs. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay if you're a lady and you do that. There are ladies in this room that do that. We all do that. We all do that. You do that, right? You do that.
I do not.
I do that.
Men in the audience, this is Sarah. Darla, one more perspective. How to deal with, the donkey and the internet and that whole thing. How would you deal with it as a 40-something woman?
Okay, first of all, this Democratic porn, I disapprove. But I will say, my brother's lived with us for several years, ever since he got out of the Navy. He was serving the military, God bless America. I guess they tested some drug on him and his teeth all fell out. And luckily he got a job at Walmart. He's good about that. He can't afford an apartment on that salary, but he can live in our basement. And the best thing of it all is that he has the night shift, right? He works pretty late, so we hardly even see him. He's like a bat. Perfect situation for us. So I don't know what he does down there. I don't ask. I would imagine the lack of teeth have something to do with it, but I don't really want to know.
I roofied a guy in the Navy once.
Honey, you don't have to roofie anybody in the Navy. I know!
You had problems. We hope that the ladies of hashtag help. Let's hear a big round of applause.